We're going to find the average rate of change of this function right here between the 2 points when x1 is 4 and x2 is 9. Okay, and basically the average rate of change, it's like the same thing as the slope between those 2 points, right? And it's the difference in your 2 y values over the difference in your 2 x values. So it's like rise over run. But looking at it like a function, we're going to talk about it as the average rate of change. And we already know 2 of these things that we have to plug in. So let's go ahead and plug in. We know that the x sub 1 is 4. Okay, that's going to go right here. So the x sub 1 is 4. And we know that the x sub 2, which is going to go right here, is 9. So we'll plug that in here. So the 2 things that we have to find are the f of x sub 2 and the f of x sub 1. So I have my f of x. If I need to find the f of x sub 2, I'm going to plug in what x sub 2 is. We see that it is 9. And I'm going to plug that into the function. So let's find the f of 9. Well, the f function tells me that it is the square root of x, and in this case it's the square root of 9. And we know the square root of 9 is 3. So we could plug that in right here. The f of x2 is 3. And one more thing to find is the f of x1. So the f of x1, we know that x1 is 4. So I want the f of 4. We take that 4 and we plug it into the f function. So f is the square root of x, which is going to be the square root of 4. And I know that the square root of 4 is 2. Alright, and that's going to go right here. So the average rate of change is going to be 3 minus 2, which is 1, over 9 minus 4, which is 5. All right, the average rate of change between this spot and this spot is 1/5. You can think of that like the slope.